There are 3 keys to simplifying the backhand: reach back position, timing, but most importantly, you got to start with the legs. I see too many people overcomplicate what the footwork is. Footwork for disc golf, all you need to do is keep your feet horizontal the whole time. So I'm taking my first step, my X step, and my plant step, all with my feet horizontal. If you can do this, you're going to simplify everything up from there. Turning your X step foot completely away from the target opens up the hips a lot, but it makes everything rotate together. So the shoulders and the hips have no separation. We need separation in the disc golf throw to create the lag and speed in the throw. I'll touch on this again in the second step. Now that we have correct fundamentals in the lower body, we could talk about the fundamentals in the upper body. The upper body fundamentals are broken up into 2 key pieces: starting position and finishing position. Starting position is just where we're holding the disc during our run-up. You see most pros start in a power pocket-like position. For this, all we need to do is have a nice 90-degree angle between our shoulders and our upper arm, a 90-degree angle between our upper arm and our lower arm, elbow above the wrist, and the wrist flat or slightly curled towards our body. Once you have that correct starting position, now finishing position. How we get there is also very important. I want you to imagine that there's a pole drawn down through the center of your body that you're purely just rotating around. I don't want you hinging backwards or hinging forwards as you go to peak reach back. All you need to do is rotate around that plane. To make this easier, feel like your off shoulder blade and your off elbow are pulling towards the target when you go to peak reach back. This is going to make it easier to rotate. This is also where you're going to feel that separation between the lower and the upper body. Now that we've rotated our shoulders, all you need to do is lock out your arm and point the nose down at peak reach back. And make sure that this line is going straight away from your target. Now that we have the fundamentals down, all we need to do is time it all up. I'm going to preface this by saying everything in the throw naturally wants to go back and forward with good rhythm. What I mean by that is nothing wants to stop and wait for another piece to be ready before it pulls through. If our shoulders go back early, they're naturally going to pull through early as well. We hold our starting position in the upper body with our eyes on target until our X step hits the ground. From here, all we're doing is timing up our peak reach back with our plant step. After that, you just uncoil and go. Another easy piece that you can practice with is take a metronome. Find a good rhythm that you like and make sure every single step is on that same timing. This is going to make it so you have a very fluid throw where everything works together. And finally, if you want more personalized help, find me or any of our other coaches over on the FORMERO app for your personalized disc golf coaching.